System for Endothelium Screening, SENS, number 29. Victor Serhiy, project idea. In the 95th, after Alexander Fleming's discovery of penicillin and its introduction into medical practice, the mortality rate curve has changed dramatically. Cardiovascular diseases have started to occupy the top-rating position, although in the 1950s they were only accountable for about 60% of death cases. Since then, dozens of billions of dollars have been invested by the development countries into long-lasting, large-scale screening examination of the population aimed at identifying the most significant factors resulting in cardiovascular disease risks, searching the methods of their early detection and developing necessary preventive measures. The analysis of these factors have become a foundation for creating the early death risk assessment caused by CVD, based on which the preventive measures have been developed. This allowed to decrease the mortality rate caused by CVD up 38% in the countries. Unlike the Western countries, the countries of the former Soviet Union have only fitness and situation deteriorate. CVD mortality rate has increased, currently accounting for 68–70% death causes in Ukraine. These countries continue to fight only the CVD final effects, heart attacks and strokes, without proper understanding that prevention is much less individualized and allowed to use much less qualified medical personnel, thus making it significantly cheaper. This has been proven by 70 years of experience in fighting CVD in the developed countries. Problem description. In 1998, a group of American scientists was awarded the Nobel Prize for a range of works in studying the properties of vessel endothelium. Based on the numerous research results obtained since then, the main strategy of the CVD treatment that has been globally implemented is the normalization of endothelium condition, as it is the endothelium dysfunction that plays a key role in damaging the cardiovascular system. Essential has become the estimation of the current endothelium conditions in humans. In 1992, a group of US scientists suggested a method of estimating the endothelium function, which is known as the Celermajer technique, and it currently considered to be the best one. Unfortunately, despite numerous disadvantages of this method, it still remains the best. Solution. The team of the project authors have been conducting the study in the area of computer medical system on functional diagnostics for over 25 years. Several generations of systems for electrocardiography, electroencephalography, monitoring ECG and blood pressure, rheography and spirography have been created and introduced into medical practice. All the systems have been certified in Ukraine and in a number of foreign countries and have been widely used in the medical practice. The initial research of the vessel endothelium condition and the possibility of its application is the early cardiovascular disease (CVD). Detection was launched by us still in 2003–2004. By now, the new methods of evaluating the endothelium function has been developed that allows to significantly improve the Celermajer's method characteristics, 3 patents being issued. Using the suggested method based on the functional diagnostic systems developed by us, the experimental equipment and relevant software have been created. The experiment carried out, which finally provides the possibility of using the created complex for large-scale screening examination of population. The only issue is the practical implementation and application of complex. Market. Ideally, the developed complex should be available at every family doctor consultancy, which identifies a large scope of the future market. As the data on the complex efficiency are being accumulated, the market will be broadening. The complex can also be used for observing the dynamics of changes in the endothelium condition and for assessing the therapy efficiency. Competitors. The suggested complex has currently no competitors as the golden standard of today's endothelium condition evaluation. The Celermajer method has far too many restrictions and does not provide the necessary accuracy of endothelium condition evaluation, does not allow to carry out large-scale screening examination of the population, is extremely expensive and requires high competency of the operator. It is used exclusively in the large research institutions, which can afford sustainable funding and highly qualified personnel. The solution suggested is the project is free of all the mentioned above disadvantages. The complex is easy to use, if of high precision and low cost. It is affordable for a wide medical community. Financial indices. Current situation. The plans are for serial production of the suggested complexes, their introduction to the market, training of the medical personnel, and establishing cooperation for creating new developments. Currently, the work is underway to finalize the equipment and software for the serial production. Experimental research continues. The preparation for the certification procedure in Ukraine is ongoing. Offered to investor. 20 years of intensive research have been invested into this development, which includes costs of equipment, computers, spare parts, and experiments. Open investment research USD 2 million. The amount of necessary additional investment derives from the certification cost, arrangement of serial production of the necessary capacity, training of the medical personnel, provision of service centers to install and maintain the equipment and software complexes. The exact figures will depend on the capacity. The project team suggests to investors the serial production organization, medical personnel trainings, and a right service center to install and maintain the complex, as well as a certification procedure ensured.